We going? 3, 2, 1. What's up? Thanks for stopping by.
Happy Friday.
Lucas, Dylan, TMZ
Sports.
Yeah, Friday, December 19th. You know what that means? It is Jake Paul fight night. We are finally here. I will be proven right when Jake Paul does the unthinkable and knocks out Anthony Joshua.
Ooh, in the ring.
We'll see.
That could be big. I mean,
who knows? Maybe something happens after the fight. And maybe they hang out at the bar or at the club after and things go awry. Who knows?
Maybe. It's also the day after Thursday night football. It's Friday now. So we're going to recap the crazy Thursday night. Maybe the game of the year, people are saying. I mean, I know I was awake for it. But Puka Nacua obviously had a crazy week. We're going to get into that.
If you weren't awake, you were definitely up and crazy about football after the way things ended up with that. But yes, as I previously said, Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua, in a matter of hours, we're going to break it down. We're going to talk to people who know a lot more about boxing than us. And then we're also going to share our predictions as well.
Ooh.
Oops, I might have slipped.
Oh, yeah. I won't tell you. I won't tell you who I'm going for.
But everyone already knows. If you know anything about me, you know who I'm pulling for, as always. And then what do we have to round things up?
Another mystery is Cristiano Ronaldo from another planet because he's ripped. I don't know if you know that. But now his hundreds of millions of followers know that. We know that. We feel good about our winter bodies because of it. And we're going to get into, Ronaldo just being jacked.
Yeah. You know, athletes show their bodies all the time. And I have to remind myself, hey, that's what they do for a living. I spend a lot of my time here trying to entertain folks, share the news that they need to know. And yeah, if I had the time to live in the gym, have some discipline, I lack all of it. Maybe things would be different. Maybe I would look like Ronaldo, but I don't.
Now, I know I'm not Luca, but I will be running the chat today like I'm Luca. So if you're in the chat, get loud, get crazy, leave a like. If you got any questions for Lucas, grill him, okay?
Grill me.
Be grilling with Dylan, but we'll be grilling Lucas, okay? And
you hear that laughter?
Oh, who is that? I heard it.
Uh-oh, someone's looking sharp.
Is that Miami Mojo? That looks like Miami Mojo.
I don't know whether to comment on my attire right now or how big these arms are. Just saying.
Can we see
We're talking about celebrity bodies. Obviously, I have more followers than Ronaldo does.
Mm-hmm.
To the 9 today in Miami for the Jake Paul Anthony Joshua
on the
fight.
ground. Oh, ow.
Boots on the ground.
Let's go, dude. Mojo, I like the
Mojo's going
orange
to be
suit.
present when
It's orange, right? Wow.
Celsius suit. Got the jacket over there, but obviously no sleeves for the show. I'm coming in hot, man. This is a big night.
It's a really big night. And when the world looks back on, where were you when Jake Paul knocked out Anthony Joshua and shocked everybody? Mojo will say, I was freaking there.
Mojo's ticket stub will be worth so much one day. Is that what you're saying?
It's virtual, right? I'm sure it's
true.
electronic. Yeah,
it's on my phone. No,
maybe they can print it out at the ticket gate.
I could probably get one. Maybe I'll mail it to you, Lucas.
Yeah, get him a fight shirt. That'd be sick.
Oh man, if they have merch.
Ooh.
You know I'm a big merch guy.
I'm
sure.
sure.
2025 right here.
It is the holiday season.
Everyone in the office is wearing holiday sweaters.
Yep.
Which is ironic because neither of us are.
Well, we got green going. We were told green if you couldn't.
Yeah. And I ordered one on Etsy earlier this month. I thought I had plenty of time. And it said it was shipping late, like December 10th, I believe it was shipped. And I'm like, okay, it'll be here in plenty of time. No. It's somewhere in like San Bernardino or something being shipped from Wyoming. So who would have thought? But maybe next year. K-pop Demon Hunters won't be nearly as big, but you got it. Wear it.
Look, I'm seeing someone in the chat saying Mojo looking good. Shout out. Wow, yeah, Mojo. It's good. I'm sure it's a matching pants as well. I see the jacket there on the bed.
Yeah, I can get up and model if I need to. I got some decent shoes. I thought about going orange shoes, but I think that's going to be too much. We got the Mojo chain. That's loud enough.
He's going to get invited to the Marty Supreme premiere.
Mojo, can you give us like a little practice of like how you're going to enter the arena? Like, what your
that'll
strut
probably
is
be
going to be like?
shirtless, flexing and screaming, throwing drinks, doing something crazy. So I don't know if I should do that right now.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah,
I don't know if that's
You have to contain it now. You're tapering.
Mojo, you're the stay hyped master. So, like, how do you stay hyped throughout the day, knowing you got to peak at about, 10 o'clock tonight? What time does it start over there?
I don't know. I'm gonna grab a dinner with the team after this, and then we're going straight over to the fight. So, I mean, we're right at it now. I got an hour with you guys, so the energy's here. I just have to use my inside voice, before I get kicked out the hotel. That's happened before.
I just tried to picture like being in that scenario where you're about to have dinner and then head to the fight, and like I'm getting anxious and nervous.
Ooh.
The adrenaline is pumping at the same time. I can't even imagine you being present, like in the flesh.
The entire Fontainebleau hotel where I am right now is branded with the flight. Like they have, how when they like paint the staircases or whatever.
Oh,
so when you look at it, it has Jake versus Joshua and their photos on the steps and all that. Like they went that far with it. You're driving down the streets in Miami Beach. Like all the billboards, like the little digital displays on the side of the street. I mean, everything is about this fight. So people are pretty excited about it. I'm curious to see what the arena looks like tonight. I have heard that it's tough to get tickets. I got some buddies looking for some last second tickets that haven't been successful yet. So there's that as well. Yeah, man. I want to see what that energy's like in the building. I want to see how they receive Jake. I've been to many of his fights. They boo him out of the building sometimes.
He loves that. He feeds off of it.
Don't forget, we also got TMZ Sports alum Tyron Woodley on the card.
Wow, true.
Tyron versus Anderson Silva. Two
of Jake's
UFC
sons.
Greats.
I'm going to find the clip. I'll find the clip at some point, but because you just brought it up, Mojo. We were once talking to him. He's the welterweight champ at the time. He's in a hotel, and he's sitting. He's like sitting down in the hallway of the hotel, and some woman, like he was doing an interview, and some woman opened the door. Didn't go too well.
Oh my!
I remember this actually.
Don't mess with the champ.
Let's see. You got it loaded?
No, I know, and I gotta find it. I'll find that at some point.
Yeah, let us know in the chat. Let us know in the chat how you're feeling Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua, because we're gonna get into it, but Jake, he's a pretty big underdog, obviously.
He is. He's been an underdog his whole life. Mojo, how often do people hit you up for tickets?
Yeah, that's
like
good.
We know you're gonna be there because you go to all these big name events and everything. Are people like, hey, you got a few more? How often does that happen?
Very often.
Yeah.
Very, very often. Mostly.
What's your line? What's your line to them to be like nice, but also be like, no, buzz off?
I just say no, buzz off.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, we got asked, do you think there would ever be a Jake Paul versus Logan Paul match? I will answer that for you.
Harvey's Top Troll, great question.
No, that time has passed.
Really?
I do believe at one point it could have happened, and I don't think they would have teased it for their Paul American show if that was never a possibility. But I think Jake is far more experienced now in boxing. Logan is all in on WWE, and they've always said that it wasn't a factor, but their mom was desperately begging them to not allow this to happen, and I think they would respect Pam to the amount that they would grant that wish. But unfortunately, Logan would never allow that to happen because I think Jake knocks him out at this point. Logan was not a great boxer.
Well, no one said it had to be now, Lucas. We're absolutely 100,000% getting that fight at some point. And if you're asking me, Mom's just planting the seeds right now because that's just going to make it more suspenseful, more thrilling, more of a must-see situation. If they fought right now, of course, Jake is going to destroy his brother. I mean, they've been doing completely different things for a long time now. I guess Logan did win a fight at one point. What is he, 1-1 or something?
No, he's 1-1.
Jeez, yeah.
Well, he beat Dylan Dennis.
Okay, so
he beat
still
Dylan
hasn't won a
Dennis.
fight.
My apologies.
Oh, yeah, by DQ.
We all erased that from our memory.
Wow, yeah. That was like only a year. Was that last year? Last October?
Yeah,
or 2
man.
Octobers
Yeah,
ago?
exactly. So my point being that this fight doesn't have to happen now, but this is a built-in storyline for whenever they choose to use it. So, I mean, this fight could be in 5-10 years. Maybe both of them start to cool off a little bit and they need something to get them back up. That's when you cash in on this fight. It would be foolish to burn it now when they're both in their absolute primes. I mean, Logan is probably getting more attention than ever, not only from his audience, but also adding the WWE universe to it. And then Jake obviously has been on the up and up. So I think it would be a mistake to have that fight now. You do it a little bit down the line.
I think Jake in WWE would be electric.
No, Mr. Orange.
Wait,
you say Jake WWE?
Jake in WWE.
Yeah. I'm like, is that more likely to happen than
I don't know.
the boxing
Mojo has a
match?
great point because as soon as, and I believe this day will come, unfortunately, with Jake, where the appeal dies down and when he takes more legitimate fights, he loses a lot of his audience because it's not as hyped, because it's not a big name. I do think they wheel out Logan and they're like, hey, you know, let's plan this 2 years from now. Let Logan do 2 years of training.
Build to
kind
it.
of even the playing field a little bit.
They start to get mad at each other on podcasts.
Yeah.
They start to like,
Yeah.
like a lot of tension. The Paul American, something goes on, storyline. They could build to it. But yeah, especially because if
Mojo has a point here, yeah.
if Jake gets knocked out cold tonight, is it over? I mean,
No, it's not over because I don't think anyone's expecting any other outcome because I think a lot of people are thinking that if Anthony doesn't knock him out cold, then he just held his hand through the entire fight.
Yeah. Someone said that in the chat. Someone said that we'll be crying rigged.
I do think
NC State money
if
line.
Jake was ever going to entirely lose his boxing momentum, it would have been after losing to Tommy Fury.
Yeah.
And he came back and
That
people
was
are still here.
That was probably maybe the one mistake that they've made is.
And it was a split decision, right? It was close. It was.
Jake said he didn't look like himself in that fight. I think
They were in Saudi, right?
there were a lot of issues with that, but then Jake came out and said I had a wet dream the night before.
Did we report on that? Is that?
Look at the website. Look at Jake Paul Wet Dream TMZ.
Did we confirm that?
Did
we get
I don't know
two?
about that one.
Yeah.
Hang on.
That could have been. I hope it's real. We could. That's a Google search away. Okay, now we just typed in Jake Paul Wet Dream TMZ.
Let's hope that
we did. Okay,
Fox
there we go.
doesn't monitor what we type.
Okay, great.
I know they don't because I'd be gone.
We would have been done for a long time ago.
It's news though, so I don't know.
No, you're right, Mojo. That's
W's in the chat.
Jake Paul. I had a wet dream before Fury fight. F myself, literally.
Wow.
I wrote that.
I was just gonna say who wrote that, but we know.
Nice.
Listen to
Bravo.
Mick and Rocky.
We're getting bravo from the
He had very
gallery.
particular advice about that one category.
Sheesh.
Maybe that's why he lost.
Hopefully he slept well last night. Let's.
If you watch that fight again, that is not the Jake Paul that we knew.
That we know and love.
Yeah.
Jeez. Crazy.
Man, I can't wait. Oh my gosh.
What are you doing for the fight, Lucas?
WAP.
What's the spread?
Oh wow.
WAP.
Oh. Wings and pizza.
See, I'm going to check the lines
Wings
right
and
now.
pizza, S&P, not the other
I heard
thing.
somebody put a
Wings and pizza.
$90,000 bet down.
Oh.
Oh, what's up with our buddy?
Yeah. Don't we know someone who
John.
put down a big old bet? Yeah.
Did he place the bet?
Oh, there's no way he actually did.
Well, we did 5 segments on
Feliz
it.
Friday. I feel the
I know.
love. M. DeConnie 23, welcome to the chat.
Because didn't he say he was putting down $5 million? or something?
Yeah.
Nancy,
Yeah,
Nancy,
totally. Like
nice.
for the whole family too.
I saw an ESPN story about some guy, the guy who runs a sports book. I think it was like Caesars or something. He said the biggest bet that they took was $90,000. I'm not buying this guy put down $5
What was the bet?
million. It's $90,000
Pookie's
Mojo
out
to
sick
win
today.
only $10K back on Joshua. That's why all the money supposedly is going on Jake because it doesn't make sense to bet on Joshua because it's just too risky.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Is it too risky or is
that-
it such a sure thing, right?
I would be so worried
7,500.
risking that much. Wouldn't you just to win 10K?
Yeah, the over/under is set at about 3.5
Less than 10K.
rounds.
Okay.
So the betting market thinks it'll go about 3.5 rounds. That's kind of where the over and under break. So
Did anyone
Okay.
ask me any questions? I'm dying to.
let me see.
We're going to give our picks in a little bit.
No, Dylan said we're gonna open the chat.
We got a where is Pookie question, and he's his Friday off today. Luca.
Who's Pookie?
I think it's Luca, right?
Oh, Luca? Okay.
Lukey.
Lukey Pookie.
Huh?
I call him Lukey sometimes.
You kind of sing it sometimes too. Lukey.
Wow.
My mom calls me Lukey. My sisters call me Lukey.
Lukey?
Yeah.
Oh, what is the sports?
What's Big Ed Whitman
that's
claim?
that's a good question.
Yeah.
My dad calls me
Spread is
Lucas
2.5
Boy.
rounds.
Lucas boy.
2.5. You're seeing 2.5. What is the best sports moment of the year? That's what someone said in the
Best
chat.
The sports moment?
of the
That's
year.
a pretty good question. Let's because
sports
what I
moment.
mean, I think Rory McIlroy winning the Masters was big.
That's
that was
not
this year.
really like even top 10 for me.
Saquon's backward hurdle was last year, right?
That was last year.
Biggest
Yeah.
sports moment
And that
of
sucked
the
anyway,
year.
Mojo.
I mean, can
Cooper
I
DeJean's pick six. Let me channel Luca. Is the Cooper DeJean pick 6 in the Super Bowl?
That was so
Oh,
good.
dude, I remember the best moment of my life.
There's some rumors
Can I
about
say
Cooper DeJean
Otani's
right now.
third home run?
Yeah, there are, Mojo.
Can I say
heard that.
Otani's third home run and then LCS?
That's that. You're right. You're right.
Because everyone was just like, this is absolutely unreal.
That
this
ball
is,
was here the other day when you were out sick.
Oh yeah.
Dylan got to fill in for you.
Oh, yeah.
Dylan knows
By the
about
way,
that ball.
Phil and Dylan. That's the new
Phil
name.
and Dylan.
Phil and Dylan. That's
Dude, hold on. Time out for 1
Lucas
second.
left.
I almost addressed this earlier. Phil and Dylan. Mm-hmm. Dill the Thrill.
Yep.
Got a lot of nicknames.
Chillin' with Dylan.
Chilling with Dylan.
Dylan Berry.
Dylan.
Dylan Berry.
Yep.
Do we make him pick one, or do we just keep a...
Chat. Throw out the nicknames. I need a nickname.
Yeah, I think
The biggest sports moment of the year,
Berry Christmas.
Luka being traded to the Lakers. I think
Whoa,
No.
true. That was this year.
social media was beside itself when that
pound
happened.
Here, I'm going to ask AI for the definitive
Sports moments of the year. But let's think of them ourselves before.
Okay,
you know.
I won't say anything. I won't
okay.
say
But that's
anything.
going to all change tonight.
Yeah.
Otani. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
true. Tonight will be a big one. Gosh, Otani's a big one. OKC. I mean, that was Game 7, but yeah.
We're forgetting like some really good
March
ones. I think.
Madness.
so, too.
Anything big happened in March Madness? Super Bowl was a blowout.
Seton Hall beat
Oh
Rutgers
gosh,
last
do
week.
I have to say it?
What?
Travis Kelce proposing.
Whoa,
nah.
probably if you go sports stories this year, that's
Yeah.
got to be for you guys.
That's-
for us, one of the big ones.
Well, Hulk Hogan passing.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's probably the
yeah.
biggest sports story. Yeah.
Unfortunate, but
Wow.
Yeah, that was not good, but sad.
Nuts.
Sad stuff.
Yeah.
it was a big sports
What's
moment.
the
John
best-
Cena retiring. That was I know it's pretty recent.
Yeah.
Recency bias.
I'm going to do American sports moment of
The
the
only
year.
thing that I would say about John Cena is that we knew that it was coming.
Right.
And I think when it's
Yeah, I wonder if the ratings came out, how it did in terms of like if they thought it was as big as, if it was as big as they thought it'd be.
I'm off that good stuff today. If you guys could tell that I was feeling.
No.
Okay, I've seen
Floaty.
Dill the Thrill, Phil and Dylan. Gosh, I'm liking it. Oh, oh man, we're getting a question. What's the drama in the WNBA? Is there some Bama or Oklahoma tonight? We got some college football playoff. There's a lot going on in the
Oh,
chat.
yeah. We got
Oklahoma.
Oh, I'll go Bama. I'm going
We
Roll
got
Tide.
Boomer
tonight.
sooner.
I'm
Big
going Roll
sport.
Tide. The same colors though, right? Kind of a maroon,
Very basic jersey.
red.
I'm closing the Jake Paul wet dream story.
Oh, okay.
You can
Thanks.
do Lando Norris winning the drivers' championship in F1
Oh, right. When was that? That was.
earlier this month or last month?
Nice.
Late last month.
What about
Late last month.
Pete Alonso signing with the Orioles as a big?
Where were you
Oh, sorry,
when that
Danny.
happened?
Danny.
a heart attack.
Let's go to our Mets fan.
Danny, are you mic'd up?
No, it's fine. But you just need to see his face.
Shannon, are you mic'd up?
The Mets
Danny
season.
was
How was it?
devastated.
Was that the highlight of the year? Did you see Mike Tomlin? What Mike Tomlin said? He said, "Let's not have a Frank the Tank moment."
I
He
did see
said
that.
That was crazy.
But that shows how mainstream we are, all right? You want to
know.
hate us, but we're everywhere.
What was your biggest
you can't
sports
ignore
moment of the
us.
year?
And it's easy to make fun
My
of us.
biggest sports moment of the year? I don't know. Let me think about it. I'm trying to post this. Greg Biffle.
Well, stop it.
LeBron. Oh, LeBron
Greg Biffle.
did something. What did he do the scoring record this year? Was that in
No,
like February?
no, not this year.
Was it last
Man,
year?
it's crazy how like it's
I think
so
it
hard
was LeBron,
to.
I
It was
At
last year.
least last year, right?
But like my mind does not work like that anymore. If people are like, "How old were you when this happened?" I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Dylan Tickles? I don't think so. No. Dylan Pickles is Rugrats.
Oh,
Dill
that
Pickles.
is his little brother.
So
Tommy's
yeah,
little brother.
yeah. Dill Pickles. Shout
Dylan's
out.
no little bro though. He's top dog.
Well, I have 2 older brothers, so I am little brother. And 1 younger brother. Shout out Nate. Shout out Derek. Shout out Colton. 4 boys. I'm Malcolm.
Are they
Linda.
watching
Poor
though?
boys.
4 boys.
boys? That's
Yeah,
dope.
4 boys. All 3 years apart. Yeah. Good to see him this week.
Poor Dylan's mom.
I
Tell
know.
us
Yeah.
about your
Poor
childhood.
Yeah. There was a lot. Actually, we weren't allowed to watch wrestling because it would
Really?
cause us to wrestle.
Oh, really?
We couldn't.
That
We
was
couldn't
probably
watch.
smart.
We couldn't watch Power Rangers.
Really?
Ninja Turtles. We still would.
Right.
Because it would just turn into us.
You just beat the hell out of each other.
It would just become SmackDown in
Your
our
mom
living
was
room.
smart for that, Dylan.
Yeah.
That was a good
Well,
move.
you need that. You need to get your ass kicked coming up.
I
Toughen
know,
up, man.
true.
That's
And
what it's about.
my older brothers beat me up. I beat up my little brother. It's circle of life, circle of the brother life. So shout out my brothers. Shout out to my brothers in the
David
chat
Hay
as
has to
well.
be done before we leave.
Let's see who's in the chat. Baby Dill.
You two
Oh,
can
Baby
drink it
Dill. All right. Again.
Just
Shout out Chris
The
Ray.
fight analyst breaking down the fight.
How much does Ole Miss beat Tulane's ass tomorrow?
Oh, we have actually a Tulane representative in the.
How bad
who do
does
we have?
Oregon
Jacob
smash
Wasserman.
JMU?
Wasp
Wasp
went
went
to
to
Tulane. I didn't know that.
Tulane.
Yeah, Was.
Who's got a better chance, Tulane or JMU? That's the question.
Notre Dame.
JMU's got. They got to take on Oregon. That's.
I'm watching Indiana, Oklahoma, because I'm going to the Rose Bowl
Oh, okay.
for that game, so I'm rooting for the best outcome.
Oh, so who do you? Oh, you want Oregon then? Or no?
Alabama, Oklahoma
Oh.
for Indiana. I think that's tonight during the Jig Bowl.
Who do you want to see then? You want to see?
I think Bama probably.
Nice. Will that make those tickets more expensive, or you already have your
I already
tickets?
have my ticket.
Oh, nice. Why are you going to Indiana? For Indiana? You just.
I wanted to go to the Rose Bowl.
Oh, that's sick. It is great.
Danny's got a big NFL game coming up too in a couple weeks.
Yeah, Giants Raiders, so excited.
Whoa! Are they gonna televise that?
Somehow.
Giants Raiders?
Smallest market game.
Oh my God!
Guys,
Giants Raiders.
Danny goes to a lot of sporting events. Like,
Yeah, no, you went to Foxborough a couple weeks ago.
yeah.
Unfortunately, I went there too.
Shout out.
Speaking of the NFL, there was a good game on Thursday night.
The
to
big
kick off
game
the
last
week.
night.
There was a good game last night.
real quick, because I've seen this in the chat several times, if the fight does go 8 rounds, that entirely favors Jake. People are expecting him to get knocked out within the first minute. If he hangs in there with a former champion and gold medalist like Anthony Joshua, this is a lot about Jake and what he can tolerate and what he can handle.
I think there's zero circumstances that happen tonight where the fight favors Jake.
The question, what? So
Like, does he need to sprint out at him?
whatsoever?
Yeah, he's got to like come out there.
If Jake gets
literally
knocked
swing.
down 3 times and he's like, whoa, but he still gets up and he keeps fighting, I think this is a lot about Jake Paul as a fighter.
Do you think he told his coaches do not throw in the towel no matter what? Because I mean, that happens in boxing, right? Literally throwing in the towel.
Yeah.
He wants to go out on a shield, maybe, or
No, hell no.
Jake's a fighter.
He's got a lot of life left to live and a lot of money left to earn. He's definitely not going to try and die or get brain damage in this fight.
But dude, he's taking on Anthony Joshua. That sounds like brain damage already, right? Like you're already doing this. This is crazy. I mean,
That's a fair point.
shout out Jake, friend of the
However,
program.
I've said it since the moment they announced this fight. His number one goal tonight has to be to outlast Ngannou so he can talk trash there and set up the next fight.
Wow.
However, taking on 2 heavyweights back to back does seem like also an awful idea to me, but whatever.
No matter what happens tonight, the biggest L from the night is Francis Ngannou.
I know, yeah. Will he'll be
Oh my
watching. Oh yeah,
God.
true. True.
I felt disrespected. Okay, well, the bank account would say something else.
Yeah.
Big payday. Big payday.
All right, as we talk about
Okay, we're gonna
Thursday
do
night
this
football,
now.
they're going to go into the segment,
Practically.
fill up the chat with some questions based off last night's game. Seahawks, Rams.
National.
I mean, the number 1 seed in the NFC. We got
123-20. We're clipping that one to send that to Francis Ngannou.
Let's go. Send it to
Yeah.
him.
Francis, bad move, brother. Send that.
Come in here and face us, and we'll talk about it. I'll say the same thing, buddy.
Yep.
It's no disrespect to you. It's a bad move.
Yeah, I don't get that. Was a fumble of all fumbles.
Someone said, "Is
Frankie
Buddy
fumbles.
Lucas?" Someone said, "Is Buddy in love with Jake Paul?"
Oh, me?
Yes.
I mean, it's not me or anyone
No,
who else.
yeah,
He has so many haters. Someone has to be in his corner.
But you're Ohio-born. You've seen
Yeah.
him.
I know.
It's every day, bro. You were there for
I
that.
experienced the Jake Paul, like, go from Vine star to Disney star. The guy, say what you want about him, but he's the hardest worker I ever came across besides Michael J. Babcock.
Oh wow! All right.
And me.
Let me grab your ankles, man. Your head's way up there right now.
Deserved
man.
and earned everything that he has ever gotten in his life. And you say what you want about 6-second Vine videos and YouTube and all that stuff, but he was a genius at it, and he worked so hard. And whenever I was over there at 1600 Vine with Jake and Logan, Jake would always be so nice to me, ask me about this internship that I had at the time. You know, he's a good guy, and I know he has this persona and this. You know,
Are you wearing?
Everyone just says he's a
Are you wearing
YouTube
W?
Kid and all that. Like, I'm not wearing W, but
It's right there on your left.
Several times. I've
Why
used
aren't
the
you
body
walking
wash.
him out to the fight tonight after that promo, Lucas? What the hell? How come you guys aren't tagged up?
Babcock stole him from me.
Oh no, yeah, he likes. Yikes.
That sounded very personal.
It was. All right, here I come.
What is that Coachella? What's on your shirt, Lucas?
Yeah, it is.
Oh
I
wait,
don't
the
think-
best sports moment of the year, Coachella 2025.
The plane carrying NASCAR great Greg Biffle, his family and friends impacted trees, approach lights, and an airport fence, leaving an 1,800-foot trail of wreckage and tragically killing everyone on board. The National Transportation Safety Board announced.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yeah. I didn't hear that, but.
All right. Here, let's do it. I'll post this in between.
You didn't post it?
No, I gotta.
W's in the
read it. I don't
chat
have time.
for Babcock. Just carrying the team out here.
Steve is
Yelling at you?
complaining.
We'll zoom through these.
All right, let's do it, Steve.
All right, so just one soundbite. I think post game, it's Puka plus Sean McVay.
Okay. Puka plus Sean McVay. I'll basically be like the roller coaster ride of a week. Okay.
Cool.
All right, let's do it. Okay. Welcome to TMZ Sports. Babcock here with Lucas and Mojo. Guys, you want to talk about somebody having a roller coaster week? I think this is the most roller coaster week of all time for Puka Nacua, the Rams superstar wide receiver who is, he may be the best wide receiver on the planet right now, Lucas. And last night he probably proved that very point as he caught 12 passes for 225 yards and 2 touchdowns. In what, though, was a losing effort, in a thrilling Thursday night game, maybe the best Thursday night game ever, probably the game of the year. The Seahawks, who were down big late in this game, they were trailing by 16 points with just under 8 minutes left. They did not have much of a chance to win until they went and did just that. And the Seahawks choose to go for 2 in overtime, and they converted on what was a really controversial play, which is going to lead us into this roller coaster ride for Puka Nacua. So we talked yesterday, Lucas, about what happened with the Aiden Ross stream, where he was doing what was an anti-Semitic gesture as part of some would-be touchdown dance. Now, Puka apologized yesterday and said, hey, look, I had no idea that this was offensive. And I think most people took him at his word. Something else he said during that Ross stream was that officials basically make calls up because they want airtime. They want to be on TV. They want attention. So last night, as this controversial call is made, which gives the Seahawks the victory.
Fourth quarter.
Did they say overtime?
Yeah, you said no.
Just kidding. I said overtime.
Ties it up.
So last night in the fourth quarter, as this call here ties up this game, Puka Nacua was not happy, and he made that very clear after the game in what is now a deleted tweet. So Puka goes and he says, "Can you say I was wrong? Appreciate you, Stripes, for your contribution. LOL." Now, the "can you say I was wrong" was him calling back to that comment he made on the Aiden Ross stream where he said they're just doing this for attention. Lucas, he quickly deletes that, okay? Takes it down. Now, everything that's happened this week, of course, Puka was going to be asked about his comments, about all of the controversy. So here was Puka post-game after he goes off, followed by his head coach, Sean McVay, who was asked about his players' actions.
Just a moment of frustration. After a tough, intense game like that, just thinking of the opportunities that I could have done better, take it out of their hands. Just a moment of frustration.
What specifically was the tweet commenting about?
Just the opportunities that we didn't take advantage of. Some of the moments that we put in the officials' hands. Just felt like we could have executed to not put ourselves in those situations, and I know that's something that we'll improve on.
What moment felt like it was in the officials' hands?
Just some of the 2-point extra plays and some of the opportunities where our defense had executed, make them snap it one more time. But yeah.
So what are you asking me right now?
Are you okay?
I can't answer questions about something that I'm not aware of.
Okay, but are you okay with players kind of expressing frustration over things like that? Or is that something that you hope that they kind of keep to themselves?
I got to have more information before I answer any of those kind of questions.
What conversations have you had with Puka about his live stream this week?
Yeah, he was very apologetic. I don't think he understood the totality of some of the things. I think he issued that apology. I know this guy's heart, and for anybody that was offended, terribly sorry about that. I know he feels that same exact way. He's a young guy that's a great kid that's continuing to learn about, just the platform that he has. I love him. We're going to continue to put our arm around him and help him learn and grow. But we never want to do things that ever offend anybody, and I know he feels that same way.
Seemed like Coach a little perturbed by the questions there, but nonetheless says, hey, look, I don't even know about what he tweeted, and he's sorry about what he did.
I think Puka Nacua, the best thing to do right now is to never go back and reference that stream again. And what he did with that tweet Thursday night brought it all back to the surface, and he had to answer questions. Coach had to answer to it.
Yep.
And yes, I do believe his apology that he did not know that it would be interpreted that way when Aiden Ross told him, hey, do this for your next celebration. Worth noting, 2 touchdowns from Puka Nacua on Thursday night. He did not do that celebration, needless to say.
Right, that's what I was looking for. Not that I thought he was going to after he apologized, but I was really looking to see how he was going to react when he scored.
Or if he would do anything to kind of make a sarcastic kind of celebration, whatever.
Right.
The thing is here, though, they talk about, could this be a distraction, blah, 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 blah. Puka Nacua went out and had an all-time game Thursday night. Now, this will become an issue if he continues to do these things and makes headlines for all the wrong reasons. He's going to be due to make a ton of money, but at the same time, this is an opportunity that he can't let slip through his fingers.
Yeah.
And I feel like coach, the team, the front office, everybody would rather Puka Nacua make headlines for games like this and not for going on streams and things that he can easily avoid by not putting himself in those situations.
No, I agree, Lucas, and it's, as great as that game was, and it's an all-time great game, you still have got people talking about things like we are right here now. So I think it just goes to show. Real quick before we hear from Mojo here, because as somebody who played in this league, very curious of Mojo's take on this. The NFL, they don't let you criticize referees. He has gotten in trouble.
$25,000 fine.
Okay, so there it is, Mojo. So NFL fines him $25K. Again, that's not for the dance now. This is, or I said during the stream, this is for what he said post-game.
Yeah, definitely a lot of things going on this week for Puka Nacua. I mean, we're discussing 3 different things that happened with this guy this week. As for what happened on the live stream and the association there, I believe him. I don't think he meant to say anything that was going to insult anybody. I mean, I don't know how many people immediately I associate that gesture with how maybe it was interpreted. So I believe the fact that he didn't mean to do that. As for insulting the refs, I have always hated that rule, man. I mean, refs have made some bad calls, and not to single out the refs, right? I mean, they always tell players, take it out of the refs' hands, and that's on you. You should never leave it to be a close game, but you're also playing against the top athletes in the world. You're not going to be able to blow out everybody, right? And some of these things are going to come down to nail biters. Now, I'm not diminishing how difficult a ref's job is. That is a brutal job. I couldn't do that job. If I did, I'd make tons of mistakes. But, in the world that we're living in now, it's very easy to see when these refs actually make these mistakes. It's plain to see, and with instant replays and really being able to slow these things down from all angles, you can see when a ref makes a terrible call. And sometimes those cost people games. It ends season. It costs people millions of dollars. There's a lot of implications there. So I always hated when they said, you can't insult the refs or note when they make a mistake. I think that should absolutely be fair game. $25,000, that might not seem like a lot of money to a lot of people when you expect all these players to be making millions of dollars. Puka Nacua ain't making that much, all right? He's a newer player in this
yet.
league. He hasn't had that mega contract yet. So $25,000 is a lot of money to a guy like that. Hopefully 5 years from now, it'll be nothing. But in the reality is right now, it is. And it just sucks, man, when you go out there and you have, 12 catches, 225 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, that is Madden numbers out there. And he is doing that against one of the best teams in the entire NFL. So it just sucks that you put out a performance like that and it's being overshadowed by so many other things. I mean, it would take a lot to overshadow a performance like that.
Right. I will say, all his fault, though, right? For the way it's getting overshadowed, it was all self-inflicted. So he's a great player. I have no doubt next week he will put up another great stat line because it's just what he does. It's all in his hands. He does not need to have all of this extra crap happening. Just go out there, play football. You're a part of one of the 2 or 3 best teams in the entire NFL. Go win a Super Bowl. Forget streaming.
Worth noting, Aiden Ross said he would pay any fine that comes from the stream. And here's fine number 1. We'll see if another one comes.
Oh, maybe we can find that out.
Does that come from the stream, though, that tweet?
No, the tweet was from after the game.
Yeah, so he's gonna argue the fine, man.
Yeah, I wonder, right, does that count? Because it's not for the dance. Yeah, that's a good point. I wonder if he pays.
Let's
He should.
Send him an invoice
Call
anyways and see if he takes it.
Message Neon.
Yeah. You guys have a rapport?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I would say I know Neon, but I did talk to him that one time.
Wild game too, outside of all this like controversy and stuff too. It's crazy how
I can't believe the Seahawks are that good this year.
Yeah.
What a strange season, the NFL. I'm here for it, but that's
That was
strange.
a great game, though. That's as good as it gets. All
Give
right,
him time.
let me get back on this thing for a minute.
Nuts.
The NTSB.
That might be A and B blocks. That was a long one.
Yeah, that was.
A lot there, a lot of good stuff in the chat. Reminder, hop in the chat. Read them here on the stream. Okay, let's see here. A lot of people saying that there was a missed field goal here at the end of the game. Is that to blame for the Rams' loss? Mevis, they brought in Mevis, Missouri guy. Stan Kroenke, also Missouri guy. Brought him in. He played well until, he missed a field goal with 1:13 left.
If they had our guy Josh Carty.
Shout out. I think he started to struggle a little bit. Or is he hurt?
I think they cut him.
Did they?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice guy, though.
He was a nice guy.
He might be able to
Dylan
get
and I
back.
hung out with the old Rams kicker once.
Yeah, Stanford. He had a good first.
He did.
Yeah, his
And
first
then
year was solid. Nice
had
guy too.
Do you remember he had remember the Eagles-Rams game? They blocked the field goal and then they ran it back to the end of the game. It's like something, it was like downhill from there.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, kickers can come back.
Yeah,
a lot of them get other
faith.
chances and whatnot. Yeah, that's him.
There he is.
That was hilarious. We were just like, oh, wow.
He's like, I'm on the Rams.
We're like, oh, he's like, I just got drafted, and they asked if I wanted to go to this thing tonight. And we're like, oh, you're sitting next to TMZ Sports. Nice. Yeah. And he was cool, too.
He was really cool.
You'd think that'd maybe freak out a rookie, but
Right.
he was totally
he loved
cool
it.
and down. Be like, oh, yeah, TMZ Sports. Sounds good. That's sick.
Squad. People love us, man.
They love us.
They
Steve,
do.
what do we do now?
Let's do boxing next.
All right.
So this will
Boxing.
be all 4 of you.
Boxing.
So this is Jake versus Joshua, and you're going to first hear from former cruiserweight and heavyweight champ David Hay, who is the color commentator on the call tonight. He's going to tell us the blueprint for Jake doing what Lucas says he's going to do,
Ooh.
and then we'll make our picks.
Sheesh.
This is how everyone watching at home knows this fight is a big one, because we always make our picks
At the end, right?
in the D block at the end of the show. This one, guys, big business, moving it up to the B block, unless it's the C block, because we took forever on the last segment.
Do we know if there was like Joshua had to weigh in again today? Was there any of that?
No, I don't believe so.
Wow, then that's even crazier. Because Yesterday, Joshua weighed in at 243 pounds, while Jake weighed in at 216. So almost a 30-pound difference during the weight cut.
You know, it's interesting that contractually, Anthony Joshua had to weigh under 245 or under to make weight, but he came in under that weight limit.
Yeah.
When I talked to him 2 weeks ago or so, he said that he felt better at this lighter weight. And now I thought he was just saying that. I actually believe him now, because if he didn't, he would have come in right at that limit, 245, right?
True. Yeah, they always barely do it, yeah.
Lighter is...
Yeah, he probably didn't have to, like, destroy himself like sometimes they have to.
Yeah, dude, that's always crazy. I mean, I know those guys are used to it. I never had to do weight cuts like that for what I did, but, man, being that close to the biggest night of your life, and then you got to just starve yourself, sauna suits, all that cardio to the point where you're literally about to pass out. They're literally carrying you back into the sauna or out of it. And then you got to fight. That's rough.
Yeah, that's nuts. And then, 6-inch in reach difference, 5 inches in height. Man, this is, I also wonder if Joshua does knock him out, will it be as satisfying as all the haters want it to be?
People,
you know what I mean? Well, the haters really love that. Well, they want to see it again and again. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, he always talks about going for clips, right?
Right.
Going viral.
Right.
For knockouts. This could be his.
It's just in the other way.
No, he fought someone else.
I think Julio Cesar
Chavez.
Back in, like, April? April or May,
so.
Yeah.
Right before Chavez then gets arrested.
Then he got arrested.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
That's nuts. But, Tyson was last November.
108+ million people watching. I'm curious to see how many more, not more, but how many people watch this fight tonight.
I'm going to guess 75.
You think 70?
Wow.
Yeah.
75.
I think you're 6 too many.
Yeah.
What was Crawford's?
Crawford, it was around 50,
that's probably what he wants to.
Wasn't it
Crawford
40
was around
something?
50, right?
40 something?
Something like that, yeah.
He probably wants
think
to
that,
beat that.
So, like, Tyson got someone. This is not me. Somebody said this. He had like multiple generations of fans. So and he was obviously one of the most popular boxers ever. But I think with Joshua, he's a global star, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he feels like Wembley. He feels like 100,000, seat arenas or stadiums. So I'm curious. Okay, so David Haye. All right, here, let's do this one real quick, and I want to get the story.
Does Jake Paul have to KO AJ to win? No, he can win 5 rounds. It's, if he makes it to the end, they score it round by round. If he can steal at least 5 rounds.
Well, I guess unless they don't mean on the scorecards, but like in the court of public opinion. Does that mean?
Oh, yeah, maybe. I mean, honestly, him just stepping in the ring, he gets cred from me, I'm a hater.
No,
I could
really?
say. I mean, I want to see him get knocked out. Yeah. But the fact that he's getting in there is already some cred.
Yeah. I could not agree more with you.
With a monster.
Okay, so moving on to David Haye, the guy calling the fight.
Welcome back.
Okay, welcome. Oh, welcome. This is welcome back.
Yeah.
Okay, are we gonna do this Biffle thing somewhere else?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll do just rundown before you have to go. We'll do this here. Then when you go to your live shot, Lucas, Dylan, and Mojo will talk Ronaldo, and then we'll get back to Biffle.
Okay, got it. Cool. Sounds good. Okay, Biffle. Haye, rather. Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Tonight's the night, guys. Ooh. Jake Paul, finally, after weeks and weeks of anticipation, of people thinking there's no way this fight is actually going to happen. Well, it's about to happen, because the problem child and the former 2-time unified heavyweight world champion, former Olympic gold medalist, are about to battle. And a lot of people are very excited for this fight. Now, we're going to give our picks here in just a second. I'm very curious to see where everyone's mind is. But first, if Jake Paul was to actually have any shot in hell of winning this fight, how does he do it? We talked to somebody who is going to have the best seat in the house tonight, David Haye. David Haye is not just a former heavyweight boxer, but he is a heavyweight world champion, was a heavyweight world champion, was also a cruiserweight world champion. So the guy has fought and succeeded at the highest levels of this sport. He will be behind the microphone for Netflix tonight. And we asked him for the blueprint. How does Jake Paul win this fight?
The keys to victory with Jake is to be elusive, to use his legs, use the big ring. There's a big ring in this fight, so use every inch of it. Move around, try to set traps, try to frustrate the big man. frustrate Anthony Joshua. Don't give him a sitting target. Give him a moving target. He has to try to get the big man tired. He's got a counter punch. And, he's got to avoid taking Anthony Joshua's right hand down the pipe. Ask Francis Ngannou about how hard that is. And Francis Ngannou is a big man, UFC champion. He pushed Tyson Fury to the limits in Riyadh a couple of years ago. But Jake Paul has a very, very, very tough mission, a mission that I've never seen anyone bridge the gap. But he's so confident. Every time I hear him speak, he's talking like a man who has already won the fight, and he really believes it. So I'm intrigued as much as anyone. If he can apply the tactics needed to get this, it will be the biggest upset, not only in boxing, but in sport in general, if he's able to pull off a victory.
The biggest upset in sport. That's how shocking this would be. Wow. So, with all that said, and by the way, as he's talking about that Anthony Joshua punch that dropped Francis Ngannou, that was just like a piston and just set Francis on his butt.
Buckled
Francis is a big dude. So, with that said, Lucas Widman, Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua, who wins Friday night in Miami?
I got Anthony Joshua losing to Jake Paul as Jake Paul makes history. El Gallo, the Ohio boy, he's got that toughness, he's got that grit, and now he's going to get the respect of all the boxing fans and sports fans worldwide. You heard it here first.
Dylan Berry, what happens?
I'm going with the guy with 2 first names. Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua, look, he's the heavyweight champ. He's got all this weight on him. He's been on the biggest stages before.
Yeah.
The hype's not going to freak him out. There's no mind games you can play. Yeah. Joshua with ease. Inside 4 rounds.
Inside 4 rounds. Okay, a little bonus pick there from Dylan. Mojo Muhtadi, you're going to be in the building tonight.
That's right, Babcock. I'll be there. I got my suit on. I'm ready to go. I'll be in the Celsius suite. And I never say never, right? I mean, everyone is expecting Jake Paul to get annihilated. And you know what? That's what the odds are saying, too. You can bet $1 million and win 3 pennies if Anthony Joshua wins this fight. So, because of logic, I'm taking Jake Paul, baby, because I'm a dreamer. I'm flipping the script on everything that I've been saying for forever now, leading up to this fight. We're coming up hot. Me and Lucas, let's go.
Love you, Mojo.
I'm the weird one for picking Anthony.
Oh, well, here, I'll give you some company, okay? I'm gonna give you some company.
Come on, Mike.
All right, so Lucas and Mojo are picking Jake Paul. Dylan says Anthony Joshua. Dylan clearly the only one here that's got commentary. No, look, I can't wait for this fight. I have never wanted myself to be more wrong than I do tonight, right? I really hope Jake Paul wins. I think it would be amazing. And this guy deserves respect. He's not a YouTuber. He's a boxer. He's a talented athlete. And I personally like Jake Paul. I like watching him fight. And again, I think he's really good at it. With all that said, nobody takes on a challenge like this, only a dozen or so fights into their boxing career, no less against a guy who is so much bigger. It's almost not fair for Jake Paul. I believe that Jake Paul believes he's going to win because he has enormous confidence in himself, and that's one of my favorite things about Jake Paul. But I just think it's too much, and no matter how much confidence you have, he's still a human being, right? He's still a person. The body can only take so much punishment. Because of that, I do think that Anthony Joshua is going to win the fight, but I really hope that I'm wrong. So we've got it 2-2. Lucas, Mojo, say Jake Paul, Dylan and I, Anthony Joshua. 2 of us are going to be right. 2 of us are going to be wrong. We'll get into it on Monday.
I do want to say, though, I'm taking the spread here. And the last time I checked, the spread was 11 seconds. So as long as Jake lasts 12 seconds, I win the bet. All right?
The real winners is the fans at home.
Look, it's okay. You guys don't want to be
all right.
You guys don't want to be right, and it's okay.
Miami Mojo gonna be boots on the ground.
Boots on the. You got the Miami colors on.
The excitement that is going to be, because I'm going to be writing this thing from home. My fingers are going to be shaking. I'm going to be so proud.
You already have it prepped, right? Jake Paul wins the Netflix crashes.
When something is
Ooh, yeah.
is what he writes as the prep post. Because when we prep post, we were going to say Jake Paul wins or Anthony Joshua wins. That's the true.
We'll read whichever one doesn't work on Monday. What would have been?
Because he doesn't want to have to then rewrite it. It's going to be extra work for him.
Yeah, wow.
All right, now that we're on the stream here, we're not for TV. If everyone's picking Anthony Joshua to win, is it knockout? Is it decision? That's the real question here, guys. I would bet if I was in a legal state.
I would say he's going to win in round 3 or 4. That's where I'm going. Via knockout. Yeah, via knockout. Via Anthony Joshua
If Jake
wins.
doesn't get knocked out,
I'll eat my words Monday. I'll happily.
In my eyes, like big time.
But
If Jake loses by decision, this is a massive win for him.
do you think is he getting like less booze though now? Like, even in he's now like a huge underdog. You think like there'll be a little more energy for him in the room? He's the American too.
It's so hard to say because even in Cleveland, he was getting booze.
Yeah.
Yeah, it like really depends. I think this could be his most favored crowd that he's ever fought in front of.
Most what?
The most favored, like favoring.
Harvey Top Troll wants to know: do you guys think Jake Paul is tough enough to withstand AJ's power?
Yeah.
Any idea if Ronaldo will be there? He goes to big fights.
Ronaldo has been to a Jake Paul fight.
Right?
Actually, Ronaldo is Jake Paul's bad luck charm.
And I think Ronaldo was at he goes to the ones in Saudi Arabia, so he's probably seen Joshua and Ngannou. And speaking of Ronaldo,
we should actually. I think he's on Skype right now. Is Ronaldo coming in to give us his prediction? Oh, the connection's bad. Steve's telling me the connection's bad. Ronaldo, we'll get you next time.
Also, Skype doesn't exist anymore.
Skype doesn't exist?
Skype's out of business. There's no Skype.
There's no such thing as Skype anymore?
No Skype
Should we? That should be
RIP.
That should be D1. We should lead with that. Skype's gone.
No. Yeah, we're like, hey, Ronaldo, can we talk to you about the Jake Paul fight? And he's like, yeah, I'll hit you on Skype. That's what he meant. He wasn't going to talk to us.
Cristiano.
2-minute Ronaldo segment here. The three of you could do it. It's Lucas. It's essentially just one picture, him showing off his body like Dean Mutati. Ooh, it rhymed.
There we go. My man.
That rhymed.
Huh?
Unintentional.
Yeah. Big body Matati.
People don't know this, but Steve was a rapper before he was.
No, that is Lucas.
Oh.
Yeah.
I could see Steve. Hey, what happened to that photo of Steve with long hair? Where'd that go? We never saw that one.
It's in the Louvre now, I believe.
All right, so we'll just do a quick Ronaldo segment here, and then
2 minutes?
2 minutes, and then we'll do Biffle after with Babcock.
Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Lucas, Dylan, and Mojo here. Before you pick up those holiday treats, you might want to reconsider because Cristiano Ronaldo decided to share with his 105 million followers on X that he is still just as shredded as ever. And yes, he will not be having the figgy pudding. He will not be having the cream de mint brownies or snickerdoodles or anything like that because he looks like a Greek god there. And he is 40 years old and you wouldn't be able to tell. I mean, Dylan, what do you think about this? Is this giving you any inspiration as we head into the holidays before people feast on all these lovely treats?
Well, yeah, this is post-sauna, which, post-sauna Dill the Thrill looks pretty similar to this. I would say Ronaldo looks like that anatomy thing with all the muscles that you see in science class, right? Where it's just like, wow, like no one really looks like that. But then you see Ronaldo, and it's magnificent. Mojo, what do you make of this thirst trap? I mean, what do you even call this?
Brothers vascular. I'm not surprised that a soccer player's in great shape. That goes with the territory. But being in that kind of shape this far into your career is absolutely insane. I mean, think about the wear and tear that goes on this guy's body. I mean, I've had my share of injuries, shoulders and back and hamstrings. And every time you have an injury like that, it makes it so much more difficult to continue to maintain that type of shape. Certain muscles start to shut down. You can't even access some of them due to issues in mobility and related to your prior injuries. So the fact that he is still in a position to be able to do this is ridiculous. Again, compare it to a photo from 10 years ago, he might look better now. So just absolutely ridiculous. I'd say he's definitely earned himself some snacks this holiday season if he even allows himself to.
Yeah, Mojo. Ronaldo said he always stays away from sugar. He stays away from processed foods and alcohol. And I feel like that's what a lot of people are going to be downing this holiday season.
More
so,
for us.
You know what? Do whatever you want, people. Life is too short. Ronaldo, keep it up. You look great. But everyone else, enjoy the holidays.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, January 1, you can put that photo back up on the wall of Ronaldo.
New me, pal.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though. I played soccer in high school, and that was the best shape I was ever in my life. What? High school's different, I know. But like
just running
you're
nonstop.
running
Yeah.
like 6 miles a match, and I was swimming before game days, and
you swim now, though, right?
Yeah. But like I was doing 2-a-days, and then
Swimming's great to counterbalance all that thud on your knees and ankles and joints. So that's good.
Hey, do you guys want to see a picture of me when I was playing soccer?
Yeah. Let's go to a clip.
No, I want to see.
Forget it. I changed my mind. Because I feel like you guys don't understand. I used to be in shape. Like not Mojo shape, but I was in shape.
Let's see it. I want to see
I'm not in Mojo shape right now.
I'm pulling it up.
Okay.
What position did
People
you play?
said I looked like
Ronaldo?
Center back.
Center back. Played left out. Whoa.
My whole childhood.
That's Wid? Wid the kid. Wow.
Photo courtesy of Melinda Huntley.
Yeah, it looks
my
good.
friend
Look
Nate's
at
mommy.
that. Lucas was handsome.
That was my
You're not
junior
now,
year.
But
They said I looked heroic
phone's
in
right
this
there.
picture.
Heroic.
Whoa, Wid.
I
Wid,
had a
what was
mustache.
your like hero play? What was like your best
Dude,
game?
is that really
no
you?
big
Our
plays?
team was our team was really bad.
I think you say
our
ass
team
on
was
stream.
really
No,
bad.
I
Send
don't
that in the
want
group
to
chat
swear.
so I can get a good look at it.
Send it to the group chat.
Yeah.
Am I in your group chat, Mojo?
We have a bunch of group chats. I text the TMZ chat all the time with stuff. Usually evidence when Luca or someone else is trying to make dumb points and I gotta fry them.
Nice. Let me get in on that. Actually, I'm probably not
I
ready
don't
for
think
it.
I have Dill the Thrill's number.
Yeah, dude,
wow.
I'll
We
find
gotta-
you on
we've
IG.
gotta change that.
I'll find you on IG.
It's kind of sad, you know.
Soccer, though.
I was a tennis player. Shout out Sandusky Blue Streaks, baby. I was in the newspaper.
So soccer,
Blue Streaks.
tennis, swimming. What else?
That was your high school's mascot was the Blue
What do you
Streaks?
mean? What else? Yeah.
What does that mean? What's a Blue
Like
Streak?
if you want to talk about my extracurriculars, I was in drama club, choir, band, jazz band, marching band, student council,
What instrument? What instrument?
trumpet,
Okay.
bloodmobile coordinator, NHS,
Bloodmobile
peer
coordinator.
mentor.
Let's go back
Were
to the
you president or
Bloodmobile.
what?
What happened with the Bloodmobile and how did you coordinate that?
You set up the bloodmobiles throughout the year. You set a goal for how many pints you want to collect,
And you collect them from kids or the high school students?
and like teachers and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Against their will? or-
We broke records every year. It's called donating blood.
Yeah.
Because you have a
Oh,
choice.
get it.
You volunteer.
Blood Drive, the mobile. Nice. Anyways, I'm out.
Anyway, I'm out.
Dang, you were very involved in high school. You did everything.
Yeah.
Did you say yearbook too?
No. I had to do all that stuff because my parents said it would look good on a resume, and they were right.
Oh, so did you
That's
bring
why I
up,
took Latin.
you bring all that stuff up in your
His
your
interview.
job interview?
Oh,
Yeah.
not here. My
Oh.
my job interview here was 8 minutes long, and she's like, "Why do you want to work here?"
That's a killer.
Whoa. Is that a black? Wait, what color belt is that?
That's a black belt.
Oh my gosh.
Who's this now?
This is me, Mojo.
I think.
Hold on.
Fire up
And
this group
see me
chat,
here,
man.
black. That's a black belt. Hang on.
Let me see the hair in that
Did you get
photo.
that at Spirit Halloween or where did you what the? Maybe you
Hang
and Zuck
on.
should fight.
Hang on. Where did it go?
We got this one too.
All right, let's see.
Let's see
Oh,
what's Steve's guy.
nice.
Oh yeah, there's
Whoa.
what was on the Pirates.
Dang.
That's you, Babcock?
Yeah, that's
Wait,
me.
when did you play for the Pirates?
You kind of look like
I played for the
kid
Pirates.
from Sandlot.
No, you're thinking the kid from Rookie of the Year is what you meant.
And then look.
Yeah.
Look at all that.
Oh, all the trophies.
That was the one.
Yeah, I
See,
got
I was not good. These
The bartending
these are
photo.
third place ones for like forms.
Is that
I was
your
not
house
good at
right
forms.
now?
This is my house.
right now.
Right, Dylan, I'm not even kidding. It actually
How's it
is.
moved?
This is in my room, and I was good at the sparring. I kick people's ass. Yeah.
Watch
kick
it.
people's ass.
Whoa. So you think, like, remember when Adesanya came in and kicked the cup off Harvey's head? You think you could have done that?
My intuition, Dylan, was to kick his ass right back, but just kidding. Yeah.
It's like, there were some things that I really didn't want to do.
Like what?
Volunteering.
Lucas, this isn't you.
Yeah, it is.
Black belt Babcock, they're calling you in the
But
chat.
then
Black
after
belt
I did it,
Babcock. I love it.
After I did it, I was like, that was so fun. That was so fulfilling. It was awesome to give back. That, like, my parents knew what they were doing. But at the time, I was just like a little kid, teenager.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Dude, someone in the chat saying Wid could have been
this
an
kid
American
doesn't
Eagle.
even have the same eye color as you. This is definitely not you.
That is me. And it's
Look
like,
at this.
the more you guys say that can't be you, like, it hurts.
Let's see you.
Because I know I don't look like that anymore.
Oh,
but,
man,
like,
chat is begging for Steve with the long hair. I'm not even
Oh,
kidding.
you got to see Steve's modeling pictures.
Guys, does this look like Lucas?
That's Wid for sure.
Well, to be honest, so I was really big into acting. Did I ever tell this story? I went to go audition for an
here it comes.
agency.
Cue the Steve.
And they said, like, I did this big monologue, and I'm like crying in the monologue and stuff like that. I'm like, I killed it. This is so good. Blah,
Right,
blah.
what happened?
At the end of it, she's like, have you thought about modeling? And I was like, oh man, that's the
Really?
nicest way to say you suck at acting.
Oh.
That's what I'd take it.
Yeah.
That's
Whichever
kinda
one
nice,
of these
yeah.
things, acting, modeling. I have a career in one. I'll do that one.
Yeah, I'd take that. Let's see, you got a baby pic? Let me see he has a baby.
You want to see me as a baby? Look at my Twitter.
I want to see if you were a cute kid.
Look at my Twitter.
Follow Wid on Twitter or X.
That's like when you sign up for football when you're a kid and they're like, hey, we think you should play on the line.
There's my football pic. This is how old I am.
All my socials are Lucas Widman.
Okay, I got a yearbook photo of
Let's
me.
see. Oh, Dylan
Eighth
was
grade.
cute.
Here's me in eighth grade.
Quarterback on the JV.
Look what that says.
Ah.
Why did you choose choir?
Because girls like guys who can sing.
There we
Was
go.
a player
That was me in
going
8th grade
back.
choir. This is from the yearbook. They asked me, why'd you choose choir? Because girls like guys who can sing. Literally. You know what's funny is in 7th grade, my buddy was in choir and it was co-ed. And he's like, dude, sign up for choir in 8th grade. It's crazy. It's awesome. I did.
Did it work?
So many guys signed up, they made a boys choir. So I was in a boys choir in 8th grade.
Dude, start a TMZ quartet.
It's my villain origin story. Dylan origin story, I guess.
That's really funny.
But yeah.
That's too funny.
I think I did choir for one day and I was like, nope, can't do it.
Well, what's funny, Mojo, is I was into wrestling when I was like maybe 11.
Okay.
And I told my mom, I was like, sign me up for wrestling camp. And then I went to wrestling camp and it was running for 3 hours. And then I was
Running
like, I don't want to do wrestling anymore. I don't like wrestling anymore.
Wrestling.
Because it was like,
And
yeah,
girls
getting
don't
thrown
like
around.
wrestlers. Girls don't like wrestlers.
It was so smelly too.
Yeah, that's
What?
wrestlers.
Oh,
It's
dude.
smelly.
I did it for a year and I was like, this ain't it.
You know what? You want to talk about
so
smelly?
much conditioning.
Yeah, it
If
smells
you're a
awful.
quarterback and then you put your, you got to get in there on your center,
Yeah, you don't have to smell it after.
but you do have to.
You do.
know?
Do you chew your nails after?
Yeah. Good luck with your hand being there and not going
You gotta
like,
pick your nose and you're like, oh my
Gary
God.
Sharp.
Jeff Saturday's butt.
This guy never washed his pants. It was, I can still smell it. It was the worst smell, but it was like, yeah, it was bad.
Mojo, can you explain this to me?
Yes.
Why was it like, and I'm not saying you were a big player, but like the taller you get, I feel like on the football team, the less likely you are to wash your jersey.
Oh.
Whoa, what a theory. I've never heard this.
Is there
never
any
heard you say
truth to
that.
this? Because like, all the
I
skill
think that's
players are
only
like,
so college, they wash all
Yeah.
your stuff for you every
meant-
day.
Yeah,
Dude,
in high school. Okay.
I meant like,
High school,
I meant when it's your responsibility.
In high
yeah, I
school,
don't. I don't know if there's a correlation with height and washing your stuff, but I just remember in high school everyone smelled terrible because when I was in high school, this was before Under Armour, so we had cloth shirts in the hot sun doing 3-a-days, and
it's so
that was
nasty.
foul.
Oh, it's so nasty.
I actually still have a pair of workout shorts from my high school team that I still wear as underwear to this day from time to time. Which
I wear high school tennis team shorts. Shout out Mr. Seiler. He had this like obscure place that we always ordered from, and we didn't like everyone else had Nike and Adidas, and we had this brand no one ever recognized, but the shorts held up. But it says Sandusky, on them, and like that's not a great name if you don't know where I'm from.
True.
And there was one time, and you cannot make this up, and like I am not making light of the situation, but I was wearing a Penn State like Nittany Lions shirt, and my shorts said Sandusky on them. And that was just the most unfortunate wardrobe choice I could have ever made in my life. It's a true story though. Like my buddy was like, dude, do you realize what you're wearing right now? And sure enough.
Oh man, I got a great.
I think it's still up on his Instagram. When I have like asked him to take it down.
He won't do it.
No.
In Dusky, Ohio, wasn't one of like Tommy Boy or Black?
Tommy Boy. It is Tommy Boy.
Callahan Auto Parts.
Callahan Auto.
What a movie.
Dude, that movie is.
I make car parts for the American working man because that's who I am.
What a great movie. I haven't seen Tommy Boy forever. I did finish Home Alone
Shout out
last
Dan
night.
Aykroyd. Oh, yeah.
That's good.
But now you have to watch
I'm going to watch
right?
Home Alone 2 tonight.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do tonight.
So good.
Oh, no, I can't tonight. The fight. All right, tomorrow.
It'll be over quick.
Crazy Saturday. What?
You'll be done by 8.
There's Steve's haters coming out.
Oh, is there a performance tonight?
If Anthony Joshua literally tried to put Jake away as fast as he could.
Yeah.
French Montana.
You think if he
30
inside
seconds.
a couple of
Mr. Worldwide's going to be there. I know.
I am really curious to see what's going to happen tonight. Okay, Steve, there's no assets or
No
no
assets.
sound, right?
No sound. Yeah.
Okay.
We have the video that we didn't see yesterday,
Okay.
and then all the updated details.
So Greg Biffle, 7 people, sadly, including his 2-year-old baby, 2-year-old child. Okay, so it's not 26 minutes anymore. That's because Flight Aware was wrong. It was a 10-minute flight, 1,800 feet. Okay, who am I doing this with, Steve?
Lucas Widman.
Okay. All right, Lucas, come over here and let's talk about this.
Okay, how do I do this?
Greg Biffle story. Well, I mean, we don't have much by way of assets, but we'll just talk about it. If there's anything you want to say, I won't say it, or you can just react to what I'm saying.
I can just react.
Okay. Alrighty. All right, let's do this, Steve. Okay, this is backup? Okay. Almost done. This is C-Bot. Okay, got it. Okay. Welcome back to TMZ Sports, Babcock and Lucas. We are learning more, Lucas, about the fatal crash that took the life of NASCAR legend Greg Biffle and 6 other people yesterday in North Carolina. We spoke about this on the show yesterday. However, there was not much information that was clear yesterday because the crash had frankly just happened. Well, today, the National Transportation Safety Board, the NTSB, who are in charge of running all of these these investigations, they have arrived on the scene and they have been for hours now today, Lucas, investigating. And a bunch more has now become clear. So we have learned that the flight, we originally thought it was 26 minutes because of some other sort of information that was out there. It was not 26 minutes. This flight was actually only 10 minutes long. It seems pretty clear that something went wrong. They were originally supposed to be headed towards Florida. They turned around about 5 minutes into the flight, Lucas, and seemingly were kind of looping around to attempt to land back at that same airport, on that same runway where they took off. However, the NTSB investigators say that they ended up hitting a number of different objects about 1,800 feet before the runway, to include lights, trees, and an airport fence. And obviously, there have been some pretty horrific videos that have hit on social media where you can see just a fireball kind of streaking across the screen as the plane obviously did not successfully land, and everybody, all 7 people on board, lost their lives, including some of Greg Biffle's friends, but also his wife and their 2-year-old child, as well as one of their other kids who was also just a child. Just a horrible, horrible story.
And what they said in this presser is they are asking anyone who might have evidence or anything that could help in this investigation to send it forward, including video or if there's debris that landed in someone's yard or anything like that, because every little bit of it helps figure out what exactly happened here. And of course, with someone of Greg Biffle's stature and his popularity, people want answers and they want to know what exactly happened and what led to this. It is going to be a lengthy process and it's going to take some time to figure this out. But rest assured, the NTSB always figures it out and helps with anything that could potentially prevent another tragedy like this in the future. But Greg Biffle, like we said on Thursday's show, he was so beloved in the NASCAR and sports community. You saw the Charlotte Hornets do a tribute before the game on Thursday night. Just goes to show that everyone is impacted by this, and they're heartbroken to see someone like him who, like we said, has been so helpful with others in the past, whether it was fellow drivers or people in need during natural disasters. Greg Biffle was that guy. So hopefully, as time goes on, we'll continue to get more information. We'll relay that.
They'll figure it out. The object here is to make sure that this is a popular airplane, it's the Cessna aircraft, to make sure that if there was something wrong with the airplane that could affect other pilots and other passengers, that, like Lucas said, nothing like this happens again. I will say real quick before we move on, there have been a bunch of different reports about the wife, Greg Biffle's wife, texting one of her family members that something was wrong on board, that there was a problem. The NTSB investigators actually said that they had no evidence that had actually happened. As of this point, does not mean that it did not happen, but right now they weren't ready to confirm that very important piece of information. They're on the scene. They will remain on the scene through the weekend, however long it takes. They'll be out there until they figure out what took this plane down. But again, horrible tragedy, and rest in peace to everybody on board.
And we actually don't even have confirmation on who was flying the plane at the time.
Yeah, they said 3 pilots on board, right?
Three passengers had their pilot's license.
Right.
Wow. And that was an aircraft that you could sign a waiver and you could fly it alone if you had the waiver signed, or it would be a dual pilot.
Right, because it is a jet. I know you hear Cessna and you maybe think like a prop plane or something, but it's a jet. It's just a small jet.
Yeah, as soon as we get any more updates, we'll be on the website, we'll be on the show, everything.
Yeah.
So. It'll take some time.
I mean, a 2-year-old baby. That's terrible. A 2-year-old kid. So, yeah, can you do?
It just doesn't feel real,
Yeah, it's very sad story.
Tough week.
So, okay, Steve, so is that, we are good. Okay. Okay, so we got college football, we've got also NFL on Saturday this week.
Oh yeah, wow.
After the Army-Navy game, it's open season for the NFL.
Yeah, Packers Bears.
Great game, I think. What?
Speaking of Bears, it wasn't a great week for Cleveland versus Chicago, whether it was NFL or NBA.
Yeah.
And to add insult to injury, my Secret Santa, Owen, is from Chicago, so he's a massive Bears fan, massive Bulls fan.
Oh, what'd you get him?
And so I got him a freaking Chicago Bears hat, which, by the way, LA is not the best place to get one of those.
Oh, could you not
so I went to all the stores.
Really?
And they're like, we don't mess with the Midwest. What are you talking about? It is either New York or LA at all these stores.
Yeah. Those can be a little expensive. It's supposed to be a $25 limit. Sounds like you went over.
I overspent, but so did mine.
You should have gave your Timberland.
You guys want to see what I got? Shout out to
Lucas
Kate.
got hooked up.
Oh, dang.
So, had no idea that I'm a grill master, but this is perfect for game days.
That's nice.
Grilling.
Okay, what else? Oh, you
somehow knew that I'm a LeBron James fan, so I have another Funko to go with Lisa from Blackpink and Derpy from K-Pop Demon Hunters.
So you got.
And then even thought about Smokey, which filled my heart. And Smokey downs these things like Joey Chestnut.
Have you ever tried one of those?
I told you this, and you're trying to put me on the spot. So I put it in his bowl, and there's like a little residue left on it, so I just lick it off.
Oh, no. What's it taste like? Is it good?
Tuna noodle casserole.
No.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
On that note,
that's what he's serving at his party tonight.
Oh.